All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to webinar number 23 of 2016. It's Diamond Club Australia. So it's been a really good week. Seen a lot of enrollments and people working with your team, so it's good to see that as always. You guys are doing really well in this last month, working really hard at getting those enrollments for the Start Strong incentive, as well as part of the Finish Strong incentive. So those two are kind of working hand in hand with the enrollments at the beginning of the month. So we'll just go over the agenda for now. We're going to go over some of the prizes just so you guys can have some of that information. It's also located on the doTERRA diamondclub.com/AU website. So you can look at that information under the prizes section. And then we'll go over earning Diamond Club points so that you have a better understanding on how that works. I know we've done that a little bit at the beginning and throughout Diamond Club, but just so you know where you're at points-wise and how that works when you're earning them, as well as some of the recognition. We'll go over that. Some information about ranking advancement and some incentives. So we'll go on from here. So these are the prizes. So the grand prize, the overall grand prize is the cash prize of $6,500, or you get to choose between a Disneyland trip for two to the United States or a family holiday to Fiji. So the Disneyland trip for two to the United States, the prize includes return flights to Los Angeles, the transfer flights to the Anaheim area, and a 7 nights accommodation in Anaheim, as well as the 5-day Disneyland and California Adventure Park Hopper Pass for two. I actually went there a few years ago with my family. That's an awesome location and trip to visit Disneyland. They say it's one of the happiest places on earth. So if that's something you want to do when you're working for that first grand prize, that's an option. Or the family holiday to Fiji is flights for 2 adults and 2 kids. The return transfer, 8 nights accommodation in the Coral Coast with buffet breakfast included daily, plus a choice of a trip to the Fiji Islands or Sitoka River Safari. I'm not very familiar with that, so you might want to look that up yourselves to kind of see what those are. They look really awesome. So that's the grand prize. So the first place out of Diamond Club will receive the option of those 3, so either the cash, the trip to Disneyland, or the family holiday to Fiji. The second place, or the first prize overall, is a cash prize of $3,500, or the option of one of 2 other holidays, the Hamilton Island holiday for 2. That's 5 nights on Hamilton Island, including the return flights and transfers, the accommodation in the ocean view room, and a day tour to the surrounding islands. So that's one of the options for the second place, or the first prize. And the other holiday option for that is the family holiday to the Gold Coast. A family holiday that would include obviously the flights, a 5-day Freedom Bus Pass, 5-night accommodation to the theme park, and the theme park entrance. So all those sound really fun for those that are on the leaderboards. If not, if you're in the top 20, you obviously still have till the end of the month to get those enrollments, the rank advancements, and everything. We'll kind of go over that with the Diamond Club points here in the next couple of slides. But the third option of prizes, so this would be third place. So 3rd through 6th place would have this option. So this specific prize has 4 total prizes that people will be able to get, and it's an option of $1,500 cash prize. So that's $1,500 cash, or a weekend getaway to Hobart or Sydney for 2. That includes the flights and the 2-night accommodation. So that's an awesome prize for those places. in the rankings. There are 4 other prizes. On the 3rd prize is going to be the iPad Air 2. So there's 4 of those that we're going to be giving out. The other option for 4th prize is the iPad Mini 4. And there's 5 of those. So pretty much if you're in the top 30, you're going to be receiving a prize. I believe that's up till about the top. So about the top 15 will receive either the cash, a trip if they choose, or one of the iPads. And then from about 16th place to 30th place, we have our 5th prize, which is a travel kit with products. We don't have the picture or the exact components of that kit yet, but I know it's going to be pretty good. Obviously, not quite as good as the iPad Mini, but it will be of great value for you to be able to use after Diamond Club and continue to build your business. So those are just some of the prizes to look forward to. They're great prizes for those in the top 30 that will be able to earn those. So even though you may not be in the running for the top couple of prizes, there's still other prizes out there. Diamond Club is still a competition, even though we like to focus on you building your team and your business in order to advance in rank and those kind of things. So we do like to incentivize you guys a little bit more with these other prizes for the end of Diamond Club. And let's go over how you earn those Diamond Club points. We kind of went over this, like I said, at the beginning of Diamond Club, and we've gone through it a few times through the middle, and obviously you guys have been emailing and asking questions just to get a better understanding of it. So obviously you get points for your Diamond Club enrollments, and these points are earned depending on the size of the enrollment. So that's anything above 100, and then anything above 400. There's either 2, 3, or 4 points you can get depending on the enrollment. That ranges from 100 PV of enrollment that qualifies for Diamond Club, upwards of over the $1,000 worth of product purchasing in those larger kits. So that's how the enrollment points are earned. Most of the points don't come through the enrollments, to be honest with you. A lot of them come from the 1st and 2nd month LRPs that you've helped these new enrollees at the beginning of Diamond Club set up to earn throughout Diamond Club. That, along with rank advancing and not using your exception month. So anyone that was enrolled in February or March, you're going to get those LRP points for the 2 following months that those people are on LRP of at least 100 PV. Anyone that enrolls in May, unfortunately won't qualify if they have an LRP in June. So you won't get any points, obviously, because that's after Diamond Club. That wouldn't be factored in. And a big part comes from rank advancing as well. So this is what we want you guys to be doing during Diamond Club, is building your teams in order to help you get those qualified legs and get those rank advancements. So you get starting at 10 points per if you reach silver, and then it's up by 5 points for each rank after that. So if you go up to diamond, that's 25 points if you reach diamond during Diamond Club, which is a large amount of points in the Diamond Club rankings to be able to move forward. So that's why we encourage you to set those goals high and to reach those rank advancements, hopefully each month, or if not, increasing each month in order to eventually get that rank advancement that you've been looking forward to. So for those that don't use their exception month of just 10 enrollments during Diamond Club, you'll get an extra 10 Diamond Club points at the end of Diamond Club. So we know that there's 18 required enrollments throughout Diamond Club. If you didn't reach that 1 month, that month would count as your exception month, or grace month as we called it on the website as well, which means you wouldn't qualify for those 10 extra Diamond Club points. So the recognition for Diamond Club, I like to recognize you guys weekly and on the daily if possible on the Facebook page and through emails with you all. Obviously, the big recognition for basically completing Diamond Club and those that qualify for the prizes and winning, those are going to be recognized at Leadership Retreat in June. So that's basically the 22nd, I believe, to the 25th of June on the Gold Coast. So we're going to have recognition for that, giving you guys your trophies and recognizing obviously the leaders for the prizes that they will receive, and we'll get those prizes out to you in a timely manner. And the top 3 Diamond Club participants, so those that are the top 3 winners this year, we're going to be creating a video just like we have in the past. This one's going to be slightly different. We're going to actually create the video at Leadership, so we're going to take a few minutes of each of your time to ask you some questions and basically interview you about your Diamond Club experience and things like that. Just like we have in the past with other Diamond Club contestants, we're going to go ahead and do that this year at Leadership to create that video, and we'll use that in the future for Diamond Club help and recruiting, basically to help others to participate in Diamond Club in the future and let them know what they can expect from it, and to basically animate and get people excited about that in the future, because you guys are having a great time building your teams and rank advancing and meeting all your goals. And that's what we like to see in Diamond Club. We want to help other people understand that through those videos. So all of this information is there. We'll be making it at Leadership. We'll get those interviews taken care of with a little film crew, and we'll use that to promote Diamond Club in the future. And we'll obviously give you guys each copies. It's going to be available on the website once we have that version of the video there. So rank advancing, I've been talking about it all already during this webinar. We've talked about it and had other webinar guest speakers in the past talk a lot about rank advancing as well. It should be your priority during Diamond Club. Building your team and placing those enrollments and qualified legs in the right location. So putting those enrollments in those qualified legs in the right locations in order to get that volume and help your qualified legs rank advance, and therefore help you rank advance as well. So the purpose of Diamond Club is to rank advance, to help you get to Diamond. That's what the purpose of this is. So that should be your end goal. I know most of you have a goal of getting that next rank advancement or up to Diamond. We have one person that's reached Diamond. We have a few more that have gotten really close, and we're looking to get you guys to Diamond in this month. So set those goals high and work your little hearts out to reach that goal by the end of this month. We know you can do it. It's good to strategize and work with your account managers. They can help you look at your teams and your qualified legs to help you reach that goal of rank advancement and know where to put those people on your teams to help you reach that next level. They have expertise, knowledge in that area. That's why they're account managers there to help you with that, to help you rank advance. That's their end goal as well. So in order to do that, you want to stay in contact with your leaders often to know what's going on with your qualified legs and what's going on with their teams in order to help them reach the levels and the ranks that they need to in order to help you stay at where you're at or hopefully to continue forward with your rank advancement goals. Obviously, you want to focus on working with your qualified legs and put those enrollments in those qualified legs, like I said a little while ago, to help you move forward with those rank advancements. That would be a priority. Obviously, your account manager can help you work with that and understand that a little bit better. So I'm just going to go over the Start Strong and Finish Strong incentives again, just to refresh your guys' memory. Obviously, by the 15th of the month, you would need to either get 12 enrollments or 18 enrollments, and depending on how many you get, you'll get certain incentives and oils here. So anyone that gets at least 12 enrollments by the 15th of the month, you'll get a couple of our doTERRA Touch oils. It's going to be the lavender and peppermint oils. of our doTERRA touch range. So those are really neat. I have those touch oils. I like to use them. It's nice to have them already diluted to apply and use at the ready. And those that get at least 18 enrollments by the 15th of the month, that's going to be the Motivate oil from our emotional aromatherapy range, and also the new OTG oil in Douglas fir. So those two oils will be for those that get the 18 enrollments by the 15th of the month. Just so you know, you have until about midnight US time on the 15th, or our 16th, which would be your 16th on Sunday at about 3:59 p.m. is when you have until to reach that incentive mark. And then we'll go over the Finish Strong incentive just to get that information to you again. The purpose is to make May your best month yet, to get as many enrollments as possible and to build your team and get those qualified legs up to get you rank advancing. Get those rank advancements up to reach those goals that you guys have. It's an amazing feeling when you get to reach that goal that you've been looking at and striving towards this whole time. It's almost like a weight lifted off your shoulders and a feeling of completeness all at the same time, because you've been working so hard for that, and you get to see kind of the numbers as your overall volume and the new ranks of those that you have in your qualified legs, as those click over to the higher ranks and as yours click over to the higher ranks. It's just a special feeling, and you've been able to see that on the Facebook page as others get to post that great information about being able to reach those ranks. So congratulations to those that have been rank advancing, and keep working hard for those that haven't quite reached it and are very close. So we know you can do it, and once you do it, you'll be able to share that information with everybody else as well. So here's some examples of the Start Strong incentive. It's to beat your best month. We're going to try and get at least 5 enrollments more than any of your highest months in the past. So if you got 20 enrollments in one of your best months, you would now have the goal of 25. And then if you've had a previous high in a month of 50 Diamond Club enrollments, now it's going to be 55 enrollments is going to be your goal. And then you will get that number multiplied by 5. So your total enrollments multiplied by 5 is how many product credits you're going to receive as part of this Finish Strong incentive. So just as an example, look at example 2. If your previous best was 25 and then in May you reach 30, you're going to get 150 product credits, because that's 30 times 5. That's how many you're going to receive. So those are some examples just to refresh. You guys can take a look at those, or look at the past webinar where a couple of webinars ago where we explained that more in detail. Just wanted to recognize our current leaders in the top 20 and the points that they currently have. So congratulations, guys. You're doing great. Keep moving forward. Keep getting those enrollments and working with your team to get those qualified legs and rank advance. A lot of you are really close at the end of April, so let's keep working this month and get those extra bits of volume and extra bits of necessary rank advancement for your qualified legs in order for you to rank advance. So work with them, and then that obviously benefits you, your leader. So congratulations, Michelle Gay, John Croft, Keysane Appleby. We have Lynn Peter Guerin, Tanya Zaya, Penny Hardy, Renee and Byron Twilley, Aaron Blott, Polly Delaney, Rosemary, and Gavin Ernie. There's our top 10. Congratulations, guys. We have Penny Huxtable, Margarita Humphreys, Michelle and Godfrey Tyndall, Kirsten Thrush, Nick Fairbairn, Jenny Park, Kira Fisher, Juden Gottschling, Nicole Haldane, and Pip Hughes. Congratulations, guys, for being in the top 20. Almost midway through our last month. We only have a couple of weeks left, guys. It's coming down to the end. So work your hardest and do your best to reach your goals, and work with your team and your qualified legs to get those rank advancements and get those extra points. Who knows, if you could get to Diamond, get 25 extra points, and who knows, if you jump from Silver to Diamond, you get all those points in between. That could be like almost up to 100 extra points that you could jump you up 5 or 6 different spots in the placement and get you a different prize at the end. So keep that in mind as you're going. Great job so far. Work with your teams as always to do your best and see what they can do. There's the contact information and resources that I'm available at. I know it's a little tough with member services right now. The queue is a bit long, so you might have to wait a little bit to get through me. If not, the best way for me to contact you and to call you, since I don't have a direct line, is just to send me an email and request that I call you, or send me a quick Facebook message and ask me to give you a ring, and that way I can just call you directly from here, and that way you don't have to wait on member services line just to talk to me. So please do that. Please stay in touch. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. There were some issues at the end of last month, and I believe at the beginning of this month, with some enrollments where the virtual office was not being set up. I guess there was a small issue IT-wise, and they were able to fix that, but those that were enrolled during that time, the virtual office was not set up. So all you have to do is go to mydoterra.com, type in their ID number on the right-hand side where it says register, and they can create their password and log into their virtual office. If that doesn't work, feel free to contact me or member services. We can get those passwords created for you and the virtual office up and running, and give those back to you and or the account holder, and so that they can log in and do what they will, create their LRP if they haven't already, and do some shopping and learn a little bit more about the virtual office and building your business on the website. So if you have any questions, concerns about that, you can also contact me. Feel free to send me those emails. I will be posting a couple other things today on Facebook. I'll try and get this webinar out and the link out as soon as possible for everyone to listen to or to re-listen. It's been a great week. Keep up the great work, everybody. Let's see what you can do in those rank advancements this week and towards the end of the month. Do your best and work with those qualified legs and get them going. All right, we'll see you next week, and we'll have some great guest speakers in the next coming weeks to help with finishing up Diamond Club and what to do after Diamond Club as well, after you've experienced all this knowledge and all these situations and this great gain and movement with your team, how to keep that going after Diamond Club. So you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.